Hello, this is Hooked by Happenstance, and I'm Kendra, and it is Sunday once again, which means it's time for my Sunday Sunrise, week 25. And today we're taking it outside because, well, who can resist? Look at the cute little leaf balls that have grown up in the field. Well, they're bales, actually, but we always say that they're ripe for the picking after they've all been sitting out and weathering in the field like they are, and they're kind of fun. So here I am. Anyways, for those of you that do not know, my Sunday Sunrise is my solution to New Year's resolutions, where rather than making a bunch of goals at the beginning of the year that I was unlikely to follow through on, every week I make a little list here, and that helps me to focus my crafty endeavors for the coming 7-ish days, depending on when I get around to filming these things. So today, joined by all the little birds and bugs and other natural sounds out here, I do have a list, which is something I have not had for a few weeks because I've been so busy working on my office. Well, I am continuing to load things in, so there will be a tour-ish thing to come. I'm not done yet, and I'm not going to do that until I'm done. So, sit tight, it'll happen. So here is my list. It has 5 things on it, so we'll just talk through what those 5 things are. Ordinarily, I cover what my goal was for the previous week, and I didn't really have one other than to keep working on my office and get everything in, and I totally loaded the majority of things in, and I'm going out of my way to load things back in my office in the most organized, done fashion. Not the usual Kendra, like, just get it in, move along, I have things to do. I'm trying to do things more right. And not right is like the general, like, oh, this is considered right, but right is in how I want them ultimately. Okay, so the 5 things for this coming week. The first thing is to work on a secret project, which you can't know about, but you will know about when it's not a secret anymore. But I need to put some time and energy into that so that it cannot be a secret anymore. But it's coming. The next thing is to make 10 bags for my shop. I think that's a totally doable goal. That's 1 a day with a little bit extra, maybe 2, and have a couple days off. I don't know. I think 10 is very, very manageable. I want to work on my Sands of Change Afghan for my nephew, do a minimum of 1 round every day. I just sat down and I did like 4 rounds here. Now I am at the beginning, so the rounds are short, but I figure this week would be a good time to bust through some of those shorter rounds, and then next week I could work on some of the longer ones. And I am enjoying it more with the bigger hook, I have to say. It is working out better. The 4th thing on my list is to continue to listen to Peachlet as she tells me what to do for the fair. If you have not seen, there are some videos already up of Peachlet helping me to pick which projects to focus on for my long list of potential fair entries, I guess. So I just need to keep plugging away at those because I have, about 4.5 weeks now until I have to get everything turned in. So work. And the 5th thing on my list is that I want to wash all of the fabric to make the drawer liners for my office. I'm not delusional in thinking that I will actually get them cut and sewn with the other things that are on my list and how busy our week will be. That is not going to happen, but I can't even start the project until I wash the many yards of fabric. Now, I have 16 rolling drawers that have all my yarn in them in my office, and each of them needs a liner, so that in and of itself is many yards of fabric. And I might have some extra fabric after that I might make some curtains or something out of, but it all needs to get washed and pressed before anything can happen, and that needs to happen before I talk to you all again next Sunday. I know that I have taken a few weeks off of having, really structured, focused goals, and more they've just been kind of a feeling of I want to be doing things. And this week I have some things with manageable numbers, things that I can tick off a list, things that I can theoretically not get to my goal, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think that is kind of the push and the direction that I'm heading. So if you have those things in your life, if you have been kind of taking a break, stepping back, kind of just going with the flow, maybe just pick a thing or 2 that is very measurable that you can do and decide you're going to do it. Now, don't go overboard. Remember, tiny paper, big marker means that you can't overcommit too much. So just be careful in what numbers and things you choose for those measurable goals, and just pick 1 or 2 and then do them, because nothing gets done if you don't start, right? So I'm going to go and work on the Sands of Change Afghan because it's not going to get done if it doesn't get started. I'll see you all next time. Bye!